Welcome back to another college football syllabus video with your boy Tan and Nate. The College Football Playoff Committee just released their final ranking, and we have a lot of reactions. Conference championships does not matter. Ohio and Indiana played. Indiana won. Ohio State did not, and they dropped one spot. Texas Tech played and won their championship. Georgia played and won their championship, and they did not move up. As I told you last week, Texas Tech's ceiling was at 4, and they remain at 4. In addition to conference championships not mattering, apparently now standings don't matter either, because the champion ACC Duke team did not make the playoffs over a G5 team. However, Miami Hurricanes did. That's a lot to take in, especially since Miami has been on the outside looking in. And lastly, and the most important one for me, no love for BYU. They have 2 losses to the number 4 team in the nation. Their strength of schedule is better than Notre Dame, better than Miami, better than Duke, better than the G5 teams. Nate, go ahead and jump in here and tell me how you're reacting to these rankings.
My first main takeaway from this playoff announcement is that the committee's kind of just doing whatever they want without any real sense of rules. We've got idle teams moving. I don't understand how Notre Dame and Miami can move around like this when they're not playing games this weekend. I understand the reasoning for having Miami in over Notre Dame, but for this to happen when both of these teams aren't playing, that makes no sense. The committee's kind of making it up as they go. The fact that they weren't comparing that head-to-head loss until they were actually next to each other, it makes no sense to me. Next takeaway is going to be the hate that the group of 5 is getting. Come on, everybody. Like, what are we doing here? Yes, these group of 5 teams aren't necessarily as good as some of the power teams that they're replacing. However, this is the playoff that we built. We specifically put in a group of 5 spot. We also put in a rule that the highest conference champions get in. Is it the group of 5's fault that the ACC has a terrible conference champion? No. That's what it is. To try and say, hey, let's get rid of the group of 5. Then what's the point? Why do we have these group of 5 teams if they don't have a chance to get in? Yeah, I do think that they're both probably going to get smoked in the first round, but so be it. This is the playoff as it is. You can't be mad at them. I don't think the answer is getting rid of group of 5 teams. I don't think the answer is expansion. You can't hate on the group of 5 teams. They're here. This is the playoff that we have. This is the way it was built. The group of 5 teams are here. Enjoy JMU. Enjoy Tulane. Let's see if they can pull something crazy. And my last takeaway, it's going to be some interesting betting markets to keep an eye on in the future. As of last night, Notre Dame was sitting anywhere between minus 3,000, minus 5,000 to make the playoff. Bama was sitting around minus 300, and Miami was at plus 160.